side to side straight and come up with this plan. So as you can see where these C-clamps are, and these bars are welded to the tub, and then the C-clamps are holding the rear tailgate section on. I also had to go and grab some materials because I wanted a straight piece, unwelded, that will go from side to side on both of these. And the steel that I had was about maybe 6 inches too short. So I couldn't use it. I had to go out and I had to go buy some, which is fine. But I got ½ inch. I'm not thrilled about, but there's going to be enough of this 3/4 that I should be fine. And I also had to fix a little bit of the tailgate section because back here in this corner it's getting wobbly. I cut too much structure out of it, so this guy moves around quite a bit. So let me show you what I got, and then I'm pretty close to doing the next stage of the project of making the floor and making these two pieces come back together. So welded, there's another one on the inside of this one. C-clamped. Like I said, here's the ½ inch. This ½ inch is welded in the corner here, and it's welded in the corner over there. That piece of 3/4 sticking out is helping keep that some structure. And then on the back side here, I used just sanding discs to get my height. I think I got to bump up just a hair more, but it's there. There's a little kick out here, so it looks deceiving, and this bottom, like I said, is going to get fixed, but it's about 1 inch of bumper all the way on the right hand side of that. So then the next step is welding and building my floor system. Before I move on with the floor, I was down here looking at these body mounts earlier, which are actually old body mounts. I have brand new ones, but the pinch weld right there is hitting this cross member that I made, so it's standing on it and it's keeping it up about 3/8 of an inch, which would be very useful to drop that down that 3/8 of an inch. That'll give me a little bit more room. I need to cut that straight up. I need to cut it straight up so that it'll sink down further and actually sit on the body mounts. Here's the height that I'm talking about. The bottom of the floor is here. That's the height I gotta make up. But the factory Jeep, I'll show you the old piece. This is the factory piece, and so this is the bottom right here, which is also the same corner you see there. It's really close to it, and this is pretty much where the floor of the Jeep was. So there was already a height difference anyway. That wasn't a mess up on my point. Here's where we ended up with. Those pieces got welded in, got some structure in there. I also tied the side there as well, give a little more beef to it. Same thing in this corner, and also tied in here. Here's the height we ended up with in the back, which is pretty close to what factory is. I know it's kind of hard to see in there, but you didn't really see the back factory piece anyhow. Pretty even across there. and also across the back. I like the stick out of the bumper there because there's going to be some things added in the future. You know, there's going to be some ring mounts, and I also got I'm going to build off this for my tire rack as well. So I like how it sticks out just a little bit. That added receiver. I didn't have a receiver on this Jeep before, so it's looking good. We worked hard last weekend and we got a lot accomplished. And I'm excited for you guys to see the next video that I'm currently working on right now. If you're observant, you might be able to see a little bit back in the behind me. That's done. So again, as always, everybody, you know, tell your friends, like it, subscribe it, hit that bell for the notifications. I'm going to start trying to get a video out every week. So it's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you guys too. And have a great weekend, and don't be afraid to build something.